Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Justin Dickmeyer from engineeringtrainingexam.com, and in this video we're going to review the ellipse. So let's start our review by looking at the general form, the general equation of an ellipse. That takes the form of x minus h squared divided by a squared plus y minus k squared divided by b squared is equal to 1. Now please note that in order for the ellipse to be in the standard form, that the right side must equal 1. The point hk, on the other hand, as it was in all the other general forms such as the circle and the parabola, that represents the center of the ellipse. Now a is the square root of the term that is below the x term in the general form equation, and a is the distance that the ellipse moves from the center, right and left. So if we have the term, say we have the center is located at hk, then the rightmost point on the graph is going to be h plus a k, and the leftmost point, this is the right point, and the leftmost point is going to be h minus a k. So that's just how far the ellipse extends out from the center to left and right. Now the b term, on the other hand, is the square root of the term that is below the y term in the general equation, and the b term represents how much the ellipse stretches in the up and down direction. Now once again, if we're given hk is the center, then the topmost point is going to be hk plus b, and the bottommost point is going to be equal to hk minus b. So if we're given these terms, the a squared terms, if we're given the a squared term and the b squared term, if we're given h and k, then that's all we really need to graph the ellipse and determine all the points on the ellipse. So let's quickly look at an example here. Let's say that we're given an equation, we're given an ellipse with the general form of x plus 2 squared divided by 9 plus y minus 4 squared divided by 25 is equal to 1. So what we want to do is find the rightmost, the leftmost, the top, and the bottommost points of this ellipse. So we're lucky because this is just in the standard form. We easily can see where h and k is, or where the center is, and in this case h is going to be equal to -2 and k is going to be equal to 4. So the center of the ellipse hk is located at -2, 4. And so what we want to do now is determine what a and b is. Now we know this term at the bottom below the x term is a squared, and we know this term below the y term is b squared. And so all we need to do is take the square roots to find out that a is going to equal to 3 and b is going to be equal to 5. So let's go ahead and write this down. The right point, we want to find the left point, we want to find the top point and the bottom point of this ellipse. So all we need to do is know that the right point is going to be h plus a k, the left point is going to be h minus a plus k, the top point is going to be hk plus b, and the bottom is going to be hk minus b. So all we need to do is plug in our information, and we find that h plus a, h is -2, a is 3, we're going to have 1, and we know k is 4, so the right point is going to be 1, 4. we have h minus a. H again is -2 and a is 3, so we got -2 minus 3, we're going to get -5, 4. And then now we got to find the top, and now we're dealing with the b term, and we know that h is going to be -2 and that k is 4, and we want to add 5 to that, so it's going to be -2, 9. And now we want the bottom term. Once again, h is going to be -2, and we got b is equal to 5, and we minus that from k, so we get -1. We get that the rightmost point is 1, 4. The leftmost point is -5, 4. We got the top point at -2, 9. And we have the bottom point at -2, -1. So that's it, guys. Just a quick review on how we can determine some of the information if given an equation of ellipse, if we're asked to find the center, if we're asked to find some certain point on that ellipse. We know the general equation and we know how to find that information now. So if you guys have any more questions, don't hesitate to visit the site at engineeringtrainingexam.com, where I continue to put up more information, more content to help you guys out. I can definitely use suggestions, though. I know that you know, I've been through this process, but the only way I can help you is if you tell me what you guys need. You know, I know it's hard sometimes to, you know, just give you guys the information that you need, and that's all I want to do. So